Unlike their comrades in Fourways, the ANC Johannesburg region was able to elect its new leadership. Delegates are now heading into a closed-door session as the conference comes to a close. Mbali Thethani is there and she joins us now to give us detail of these closed sessions. How are they working? What are we talking about?
Well, of course, proceedings have gotten underway here at the Idle Winds Lodge in Centurion. This is where the ANC's regional conference is taking place, and that is the Johannesburg Regional Conference. And as you have said, we have now seen those proceedings getting underway today. And of course, it gets underway just shortly hours after the announcement of that top five came underway. And of course, we know that this region is now being led by Dada Morero, who has ascended to the position of chairperson in the Johannesburg region. But at the same time, we also know that Sasabona Manganye has also been elected as the secretary of the Johannesburg region, and he joins us now for an interview. Sasabona, firstly, congratulations on your new position in the party.
No, thanks very much. It's a very big responsibility that one must play in ensuring that we renew and rebuild the ANC so that the ANC can reposition itself to serve society.
One would say when going into this conference, we knew that there were two slates. So you belonged to the Fire Brigade slate and others belonged to the Spirit slate. But we see a mixed bag. And it shows that, some of these delegates who are here chose to elect people from both these slates.
Yeah, look, the outcomes, they reflect the kind of the ANC you have. The ANC which appreciate the fact that we must not be voting leaders on the basis of slates. We must vote leaders on the basis of our preferences as delegates. And I think that is what exactly happened in Johannesburg. And we accept the outcomes because it is the delegates who made a determination that they will want this kind of leadership. But the good thing about it is that as much as we might be having two lobby groups, but both of us, at least, we have got a good working relations as comrades, because we understand that as much as we have different leadership preferences, we are all comrades and we have a collective responsibility to ensure that the ANC serves the people of Johannesburg.
Just before this commission broke off, or this proceeding broke off, we heard Dada Morero, the newly elected chairperson, saying that you will now break off into your commissions. If you can just tell us, I understand that there will be 4 commissions taking place. What will actually be discussed in these commissions?
Yes, there are 4 commissions. The first commission is a base document commission that focuses on the strategic outlook of the organization, which will touch on different issues, including issues of economic transformation, that has to do with how best do we ensure that as an organization we transform the economy, we create employment. There will also be the commission that will focus on elections in terms of our electoral performance and what are the issues that our people have raised during elections and to which extent do we address those issues so that when we go to 2024, we are able, to get a mandate and we are able to inspire our people to go out to vote and to vote for the African National Congress. We will also have a commission that has to do with reclaiming the city, because we believe that as the African National Congress in Joburg, we still have an opportunity through a coalition arrangement to take over the city of Johannesburg, and the conference must give us the mandate to say, when we take over the city, what are the priorities and the issues that we need to focus on in delivering services to the people of Johannesburg. And the last one is the organizational renewal. To which extent do we renew the ANC to be an organization that upholds high moral grounds in society, is led by ethical leaders, and we also rebuild the structures of the organization so that they can be the centers of service delivery to our people and connect the organization with the people.
how important is it for the ANC in Johannesburg to reclaim the city of Johannesburg? You've spoken about it will be discussed in that commission, but how significant and important is it for you as the ruling party in national government to reclaim this local municipality?
It's very much significant for us to reclaim the city of Johannesburg. You will know that the ANC in 2011 came up with a 2040 growth and development strategy that we are still implementing, that seeks to ensure that we introduce programs like your smart city. How best do we turn the city of Johannesburg into a smart city through different programs that has to do with your 4IR and also a smart city concept? How do we ensure that we deliver services and we fix the potholes in the manner that also involves our people on the ground through a program called Josie at Work. You will know that program. It's a program that encourages entrepreneurship. It also assists us to localize the economy so that the local people are able to be the ones who are given an opportunity to do work that under normal circumstances will be done by the city. So the people of Johannesburg, they need the leadership of the ANC to assist them so that we can be able to create those employment that is very much required to ensure that we deliver services, and to ensure that, the commitments that we have made during elections, because we are the majority party in council, we might not have sufficient majority to govern, but we have been voted as the party that has more seats than any other. So as a result, it makes sense that we must be in charge of the city of Johannesburg through the coalition kind of a process.
My last question to you. You only have one female at the helm in the top 5, and I've seen that this is a trend, especially when you look at even other regions and even, national office of the ANC, even some provincial offices of the ANC. Is it enough? Don't you think that, as the ANC in Johannesburg, are you not concerned with only having one female representing the party in the top 5?
Look, obviously, we are concerned. It's just unfortunately that it's a democratic process that have, produced those kind of results. But what we can indicate is that Rule 6 of the ANC Constitution is very clear that all structures of the organization, minimum 50% must be females. So that will be addressed when we deal with additionals to ensure that the threshold of minimum 50% women in the Regional Executive Committee will be able to be satisfied.
And looking into the additionals being voted in, when can we expect that to take place?
We are expecting that at least during the process of commissions, the elections agency will advise us when they are ready to come and deal with the nominations of additionals, and thereafter we'll be able to vote for the additionals and get the results today.
Thank you very much. Of course, that is Sasabona. He is the newly elected secretary of the ANC in Greater Johannesburg.